Someone came to me one time and said, maybe you can help me. I really like this material, but I don't know, the feeling in our marriage just isn't there anymore. And yet we're concerned about these children. And I said, well, love her. Well, as I indicated, the feeling isn't there. The love just isn't there. Any suggestions? Love her. Well, how do you love when you don't love? Love is a verb. Love, the feeling, is the fruit of love, the verb. Study all the great literature of all the civilizations and societies that have endured, and show me anywhere where love is a feeling. That's the Hollywood culture. Love, the feeling, is the fruit. Look at the love that a mother feels for the new baby that she just carried and delivered into the world. She produced the love she feels. She sacrificed. Love is a verb, first and foremost. Then it is a feeling. Forgiveness is a verb. Forgetting is a verb. I have seen so many relationships rebuilt if only one of the parties would cultivate these proactive muscles. And you have to practice these muscles like doing push-ups. You can't all of a sudden develop strong muscles. There's a price that has to be paid, and it takes patience. Try this for 30 days. Test this concept of proactivity for 30 days. Work only on the inner circle for 30 days. Smile about the rest. On any relationship, be a light, not a judge. Be a model, not a critic, for 30 days. Many couldn't make it past the first night because they're so addicted to victimism and to absolving themselves of responsibility. See, if I am not responsible, what am I? Irresponsible. So it's easier psychologically to say I'm not responsible than to say I'm irresponsible. But then you've denied the vision about yourself, that you have the power to choose your response. For 30 days, say to yourself, anytime I think the problem is out there, that is the problem. This 30-day test will prove to you the pragmatic power of being proactive. You're always kind of taking initiative. You go home, the place is a mess. You say nothing, you confess no one's sins, you pick it up, smiling cheerfully. And then you have a good visit with the person whose job you just did. And you don't give in, but you don't give up. You're pleasant. I want to listen to you first. What happened? You honor the person. You have the power to choose your response. Just do it for 30 days. 30 days. What is the downside, my friend? One of the initial downsides, they'll question your sincerity. You know, you're killing me with kindness and all that. Is this the new thing you learned? Did you attend a parenting seminar? I thought you said that this was a management seminar. Think of the upside. You could become a transition figure in your own family. You know what that means? How many here see tendencies in you you're not happy with? How many see some of those tendencies going into your kids? How many have grandkids and you see some of them going to that generation? How many see some of those tendencies in your parents? Grandparents. I just went through 5 generations. You know what a transition figure is? It means you stop the transmission of those tendencies with you. You stop them. They don't go into your kids. If they're deep in you, you're going to have to practice more proactive muscles, imagination, conscience, independent will, more integrity, more personal sacrifice, so they get out of you, so they don't go into your kids. It doesn't affect them, their spirits and their attitudes. You came out of an angry family, and you're just full of gentleness, sweetness, and kindness. Why? because in some way you absorbed the other and radiated the new. That was part of your mission statement. You came out of families that did fighting and fighting to solve problems. You've learned to do problem solving synergistically. Do you know what it'll do? It'll back up. It'll start to affect your brothers and sisters, your parents if they're still living. That's what a transition figure is. To stop that and to create a new tradition. Same thing in your business. As you know full well, the old bureaucracies, the old authoritarian approaches are dying out. They survive only on a local or regional basis. When you're against the global marketplace, you've got to have deep empowerment. You can't be a little tin god anymore and throw your weight around and create a high-trust culture. You have to learn to tap into the latent intelligence of all people. That's what a transition figure is.